Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, I've been standing there listening to what you've all been saying, and I've been wondering when you were going to start talking some sense. Because there's lots of things that you does in the sleep state that you do not remember, and when you remember just bits of them. You do not remember them all. And sometimes there's what you call the tests, and sometimes they just bits that you pulled out of your experiences. To follow?
Yeah.
And so you must not read too much into what you bring back from the sleep state. And quite often then you in the sleep state, then you do lots of jobs, and you do far more things than you remembers. Because all of you's got some work to do in the spirit world. Because when you comes to the earth plane, you undertakes not only to work on the earth plane, but you undertakes to work in the spirit as well in your sleep state. And that's why you's able to come into the, what you call it, the spiritualism. And that's why you comes into the circle. You was the people that you are, you was like that before you comes to the earth plane. And you brings the power with you so that you's able to help not only on the earth plane, but on the other sides as well. Do you follow?
Yes.
And they please that you's beginning to remember the things, and you will find that you will remembers more and more of the things that happens in the sleep state. But you've always got to remember, like my lady says, that while you're on the earth plane, the earth's experience is more important than anything else. Because you comes to the earth plane to have all the things of the earth, to have all the troubles and the disappointments and the things that you want to do and you find you can't do. But they all goes to makes up what you come to the earth plane for. So that's what we want to just add to what some of the other speakers says, given much better words than I can give. But that's what they told you over and over again. So you want just to remember that. You will find that you've got the work to do for the spirit, and sometimes it's a straightforward work, and sometimes it's just the work that you do without realising it. If you does the best that you can with the circumstances of the earth's life, then you're working for the spirit as well. So you've just got to remember that and know that there will be the experiences coming to you, and those experiences will make it much easier for you when you comes to the spirit world. That's what you call the philosophy. That's a good word. I like that. Philosophy. It's like a little music. Philosophy. I like that. Sometimes when I comes, I has quite the jobs to clear my lady's mind and to find the things that I want to says in her mind so that Seville says them as I want them and not as she wants them. And sometimes she gets it all worried about what I says. But that's, sometimes I was able to get, what I want, says able to get much more away from Sabidi's mind than other times. And sometimes she tries to interfere and to stop me from what I want to say. But that's one of the things that she's got to learn. She's still learning. Sometimes she thinks she's getting to the finish, but she never gets to the finish with the work for spirit. Always there will be something a bit more, a bit deeper, a bit more, higher, a bit nearer the spirit world that she gets. And he wants to say to the lady there that Zeus do not want to despair. Zeus a little bit down, he knows, but he wants to tell Zeus that Zeus will find that Zeus able to make and keeps the links that Zeus makes. But Zeus knows. He tells you that Zeus trying to do too much. But Zeus got your own path to go. We cannot tell Zeus what to do. We can only give Zeus the help, and he's trying to make the things plain for you so that Zeus knows what you've got to do. So he leaves it there. And what do you... No, I has not says anything more tonight, but I just says that I sending... No, not I. They, from the spirit world, they sending out their healing to the little one, and she will find that she will get very much better. She's better than she was, and she's happier in the mind than she was. But we told her right from the beginning that Sir, what you call it, Donald, yes, that she would get on all right. Yes, and she's worried about him, but there was no need for her to worry about him because we was looking after him. And he's looking after her. So he gives her our love from the spirit side, and there's lots of people that's very, very glad that she's been able to help, both on the earth plane and in the spirit world. So you pass that on to her. And we send out we ask them to send the healing to the people's that's on the earth plane, that needs a healing, but sometimes we cannot heal the body, but we always tries to help the spirit as well. And sometimes he's able to work through the spirit and he's able to heal the body. And sometimes it's what you call a miracle, but it's not really miracle, it's just the workings of the spirit. So we leave that with you, and we just wants to say that the lady that's got out of a wheelchair and now walks, that it was the spirit power that did it. I know. Yes. They don't say that's in your papers, but it was. And that was what you call a miracle, but it was the workings of the spirit. So, they tells me I've got to shut up now. I've been talking too long. So I will just says I'm very pleased to be in the circle again. And I says, God bless you all. And God bless the peoples who aren't here, and God bless all the peoples in the world and God bless the peoples that comes to our sides of life, and we looks forward to when we meet you all in the spirit world. That will not be just yet, but one day there will be the, what you call it, a reunion, because your circle has a little circle of the earth plane, but you has a much bigger, use parts of a much bigger circles on the spirit world that you knows very little about. Sometimes you feel the ball round you, and you know that there's a bigger circle, and sometimes you see some of them, but B tells you that there is a big circle that you works in the spirit world. So now B says good night, and God bless you. God bless you.